right, we're ready for the 3 o'clock comparison. Comparison 3, 3 o'clock. Comparison 2, 2 o'clock. Comparison 1, 1 o'clock. Works well. I don't know why my pencil won't stay there. And for today, we got Boulder Spirits. Now, this is made in Colorado. This is not a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. This is just a straight bourbon whiskey. It's 50%, 100 proof, bottled in bond, just like all the other ones. 53-gallon white oak barrels, which it would have to be. It has to adhere to that. It's a number 3 char. So we're straying from Kentucky a little bit on that one, in Tennessee. This is my only non-Kentucky bottled in bond. That's not to mean there's not other whiskeys that are not bottled in bond, but this is the only one that I have. Get 4 teaspoons right there. I don't know why I put the cork right on, but I did. Oh, let's make sure these are right. Green to green. An old tub. Now this is actually, I believe, a Jim Beam product. Yep, Jim B. Beam Distillery. This is unfiltered, bottled in bond, 50% alcohol by volume. What else can you say? It is a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. And let's go ahead and measure out 4 teaspoons of this one. Some bottles pour inherently better than other bottles do. And this is number 5 versus number 6. All right, yellow, make sure that's yellow too. Make sure I didn't have like 2 green ones up front, then I'd be in a world of hurt. I don't have no viewers yet, but that don't. You can always go back and watch them if you have interest in it. If you don't, then it don't matter. I'm doing this for austerity purposes. I know some people would prefer one long, continuous live stream, but that really doesn't work. One long continuous live stream, my palate will be burned out. I don't want my palate burned out. I want my decision making based on the best possible decision making I can. I got fresh water today, this hour. I refilled my water, put some ice in it. Got me some crackers laid out. I did drink half a cup of coffee upstairs after the last one into this one, but I had no sugar, I had no creamer, no nothing. I just drank it black. Let's get the spin started. But tonight, it should end at 8 o'clock for tonight if everything goes and continues going like it should. And that'll be today's comparisons. Then we'll refine it tomorrow a little further. But one day at a time. It was supposed to be really windy today. So that's kind of why I planned it for today. They was predicting high winds for today. So I thought, well, it's going to be really warm. I won't go fishing because it's hard to fish when Kansas was windy unless you fish from the bank or whatever. And anyway, I just didn't want to do it. Yesterday I was supposed to go fishing and didn't work out yesterday either. But that was for different reasons. Sometimes you got a lot of things you got to do in this world that don't make sense. But my brother-in-law showed up. He was up from Louisiana and he's working up near us and came and visited us yesterday, which was a treat. It really was. I don't see him very often and I enjoy his company. Anyway, let's let her sit for a minute. Let her set for a minute. Let her set for a minute. Oh, yeah, I didn't think about it. We could go back this way too a little bit. Don't always have to be the same way straight. All right, we're going to let that set. We're going to call that good. Put you off to here. You off to here. I'm gonna lift you up, out, turn you over, drop you on the floor just like before. Take my thing off. Lay them up. Now I've been able to predict on the last two which balls were which. We'll see if I'm still able to do it, because we're talking Kentucky bourbon versus non-Kentucky bourbon, which don't always mean stuff, because they have to fall in the same categories. We're talking both have got to be 5 years, both got to be 50% alcohol by volume. It's got to follow all the Boulder and bond rules. So technically, we're just comparing liquor to liquor. Now, some of these are older than the standard, but not the case in this one. So let's start with this one first, on my left, like always. Just on the nose, I'm gonna say this is Old Tub. We'll see. Get a little taste. Yeah, that's pretty much a kind of popcorn, oaky, brown sugar caramel. The oakiness in it's rather nice. I could open my eyes now. Vanillas. Let's take a little bite of cracker, a little sip of water. That's not like crackers, like Melba toast, but unflavored. Or regular white bread toast. My palate reset just a little bit. I believe that's Old Tub. I like Old Tub. It's got a good smell and flavor too. It has ever so bit of a, like a strange yeast note. Almost floral in character. Like caramels, floral in nature, herbaceous, and it's the yeast in it. I'm gonna call that the bourbon, the Boulder. It's good when you want a separate, let's say you've drank a lot of Kentucky Straights and you want to just to change your palate. The Boulder's the way to go. It's Boulder and Bond, it's good, but it's not your typical yeast strain. Excuse me. The yeast is a little different, and it tends to lend a little different nature to the flavors. I mean, you still get oak. You still get a little bit of that char. You get honey, more honey and caramel, like caramel to honey notes almost in this one. And then that herbaceousness in the background. Finish is nice. It does, but that's just better. That's just better straight out of the bottle. Between these two, I prefer this one. Like I said, I'm calling this Old Tub. I don't know if I'm right. Don't know if I'm wrong. Let's go ahead and find out. This is the winner. This is yellow. I suspect this one's yellow too. 3 for 3 or 6 for 6, however you want to look at it on all my comparisons. I'm nailing it. So Old Tub wins this one. It's pretty good. I can't read. Hello. I can't read it right now. I'm sorry. The phone's a ways away and I can't read it from here. So Old Tub will be the winner here. And I'll pull the comments close. We'll look at them real quick, and then I'll end this one. We'll start it at 4 again. Give me time to clean up all my glassware, like I do every time. Just use hot water. Nothing. My pencil will not stay. No soaps, no nothing like that. We'll keep it all on the straight up and up. Let me get my phone. Hello, I am Kilua. All right, well, I don't know what that means, but all right. Well, see you guys in an hour or so.